Have you ever wondered how much money you're gonna need to save up to retire? Maybe you wanna retire at 30, 35, 40, 50, 55. In this video, I'm gonna go over exactly how much money you need saved up, how much money you need to make every single year to make sure that you're on track for your goals to retire when you want to retire. Stick till the end for a major surprise. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Bruce Wang. I'm a dividend investor, real estate investor turned YouTuber. And in today's video, I got something kind of fun, something kind of new and experimental that I wanted to try. First things first, I'm going to jump into my M1 Finance portfolio because this is one of the tools that I'm using to get me on track to retire early. I'm going to try to create some passive income with this. I'm going to try to create some dividend income with this portfolio. And that's what this channel is all about. So if the stuff that I'm talking about is making you excited, keep watching. So this is the update for my M1 Finance portfolio. It is doing a lot better than my Robinhood portfolio. Let's check it out on the week. So on the week, we're not having a good week in the stock market. So if you guys are invested, you guys might know exactly what I'm talking about. On the week, I have a earned dividends of $1.17 for the month. I'm still up $10, so that's not too bad. On the month, I have $3.60 worth of dividends with only $1,200 invested, so that money just goes straight back into the portfolio. If you guys want to see my portfolio and everything that I'm holding in the portfolio, links are going to be in the description. Since the last video, not much has changed other than I kind of readjusted my portfolio a bit. So whenever I readjust my portfolio, this starts to happen. Like this pie starts to get out of whack, and you'll see like really big spikes out here. So when it comes to my pie and my slices, basically I adjusted some of these right here. So I downgraded my energy sector, my basic materials sector, and my utility sector to just 1%. The reason being is because these three sectors here, I'm very diversified in them. I'm using a Vanguard index funds to invest in them, and their dividend yield output was just not doing it for me. So I had to readjust everything to get my portfolio giving me a 4% dividend yield. Going into the Wang Gang portfolio, now you can see that I'm still holding 49 holdings, and my dividend yield now is 4%. So that means every single year, this portfolio will be producing 4% annually when it comes to dividend yield. So for example, if I had $10,000 invested in this portfolio right now, 1 year from now, I'll have an extra $400 worth of dividends. And if I reinvest those dividends, my portfolio will grow a lot faster. So that is the name of the game when it comes to my M1 Finance portfolio. I'm investing in high quality blue chip stocks, and I'm also reinvesting all the dividends, and I'm investing consistently every single week. So the first thing you need to do when it comes to your retirement is hit that like button if you are enjoying the video so far. And yeah, let's just get into it. So a lot of people want to retire early. I always hear this from a lot of my subscribers, a lot of my followers on Instagram as well. They just want to retire early and they want to start investing, and they don't really know what that entails. They don't know how much money you need to be making every single year. They don't know how much money they need to be saving and investing every single month. And hopefully with the help of M1 Finance and the help of this website, things will be a little bit more clear. So this will also be in the links in the description if you guys want to jump on this calculator. I found this from nerdwallet.com. Nerdwallet.com has a lot of great articles when it comes to how to save money, comparing accounts, savings accounts, checking accounts, all of this stuff. So anything personal finance related, you can most likely find it on NerdWallet as well. Right now, we're going to take a look at the retirement calculator. I'm going to fill this out with some estimates of the money that I'm saving, the money that I'm making, and whatnot. And I'll compare that to the average American, depending on what age range you guys are. But I know a lot of my demographics, so I know what you guys want. So let's take a look at it right now. So the main numbers you guys will need to know when it comes to the retirement calculator is what age you're starting at, how much money you're making pre-tax, and also how much that you will have in your savings account. And the last thing you would need to know is your savings rate, how much money you save every single month. And with all those numbers, you'll be able to find out where you are in your retirement process. So the first thing I did was look up the average income for a US citizen, and that is around $60,000 here, average income in the US. So when it comes to the current savings for the average American, that is a lot difficult, a lot harder for me to find. The savings varies to zero to hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on what age and depending on what age. When it comes to my channel, most of you guys that are watching are either between like 25 years old to 35 years old. So I'm gonna try to stay right between the middle. And let's say everyone here on average is gonna be 30 years old, so give or take 5 years. So like I said, it was really difficult to find out the average savings for the Americans, but I went on to CNBC and their money section, and I was looking through this article. So in this article, when it comes to the top 1%, they would have like in the $1 million worth of savings. And if we look all the way to the bottom 20%, it's like zero savings to around $10,000, maybe even $20,000 savings. So I'm gonna stick right down the middle between, let's say, $65,000. So 65,000. So far, so good. You will have about 1.5 million if I retire at 65, but most of us want to retire a lot younger. A lot of people want to retire early, so I would consider the age of 40 very early. And with this much money, with the average American making this much money, and with this much saved up, you guys are not going to be anywhere close to retiring early. So right here, this is 10% of the monthly savings. You're going to have to get your savings rate up a lot. So let's say your monthly savings is in the 50%. Even if you saved up 50% of your monthly income, you would still not be able to get anywhere close to retiring early. So this was a real eye-opener. All right, so after playing with this a little bit longer, I found out that if you try to get your savings rate, monthly saving, higher than 50%, the calculator just stops working. So 50% is the limit when it comes to this calculator. I don't know why I didn't make it, but that is just the way it is. So basically, what I found out is that I haven't saved enough money, and I do not make enough money each and every single year so that I can retire by at least the age of 45. So right now I am 31 years old. Let's say, for example, if I made $100,000 a year, I'm not saying that I do, but let's say, for example, if I did, by the time that I'm 45, I'll have 1.24 million. Still not enough. And let's say if I had $100,000 saved up, with these numbers, I'm only 50% of the way there to retire at the age of 45. So I really need to do a lot more working, a lot more numbers crunching. But let's say if I, bump this up to at least 50, that's still kind of early, not really that early. So the only way for me to be able to reach this number at this age is to be able to save more than 50% of my monthly income. And I think that's gonna be the case with a lot of you guys as well. That's why I preach save and invest on my channel. The only way that anyone's gonna be able to reach early retirement is that if they saved more and invested more. And savings rate is very, very important. So if you guys want to find out more about savings rate, I'm going to have some links in the description that you can go to. It's going to be a subreddit. It's going to take you to the subreddit Personal Finance and Financial Freedom. And that's where you can find a lot about retirement and early retirement at that. So the only way for me to actually be able to reach even the age of 50 is if I had like at least $200,000 saved up right now. 200 is still not enough. Let's say it was 300. So at this place in time, I would need to have at least $300,000 saved up and make $100,000 every single month to be able to retire at 50. These numbers are reachable for a lot of people, especially if you're in like a high-paying job. But for every other people that is more normal, I would say get your savings rate up, and this could be achievable as well. So in other news, Bitcoin has just hit $13,000. The rally is real, but I think currently the market price for Bitcoin right now is only on CoinMarketCap is 12,500. So there has already been like a 10% decrease in the change since the last probably day or so. I always get asked, if I should invest in Bitcoin, if I should invest in cryptocurrency. If you're going to invest right now, I think that you guys are going to be really late to the game. But Bitcoin is crazy and it's unpredictable. It's pure speculation. When the masses start hearing about stuff like this, I know that the price starts going crazy. That's what happened in 2017. And if history repeats itself, we might see another bull run up to maybe even $20,000, but who knows? Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is not investing. That is called speculation, pure speculation. Investing is when you put your money into a company or a stock or a real estate and it pays you out. It gives you a rate of return. And you're making maybe 5% back, 6% back, 7% back every single year. When it comes to Bitcoin, you're going to be throwing money into it, and you just have to hope that the next guy is paying more for the same Bitcoin that you just bought. And that is the only way to make money when it comes to Bitcoin. If you guys are still interested in videos about personal finance, dividend investing, or real estate investing, go check out these videos here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I love you 3000. Almost forgot that.